Hey, what it do, man? Welcome back to another Alix season video, and today we're gonna be going over the best shooting badges one by one. So it's gonna be kind of a long video, but stay tuned. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we're gonna get into it. Let's get it. Yay! All right, everybody, welcome. And I need y'all to understand that I know what I'm talking about, man. I've been playing this game. I got a 99 overall. He's a 97 right now, but I'll get to that in another video. Just don't play Rex in there if you got a high overall. That's all I'm gonna say. Next, I got a 90 overall. I got a 91 overall. I've been trying out these different badges and I've been getting dubs. All right, I got great win percentages and I know what I'm talking about, so you need to listen to me, man, when I'm telling you that the badges that I'm going to show you are good badges. All right, so we're going to start with the S tier badges. I'm gonna go down from S tier to A tier to B tier, C tier, and then your side badges, like if you're a different build, I'm gonna go through those as well. So if you have any questions, be sure to leave them down in the comment and I'll get back to you ASAP. Alright, so we're gonna start off with the number one shooting badge in the S tier, the top badge that you want to have, the badge that you can't go wrong with, and that is Hot Zone Hunter. Alright, people don't really understand how this badge works, but I'm gonna tell you right now that once you get your hot zones, in my career, this badge becomes the best badge in the game. Even if you half bar a shot, it will still go in. Alright, just because you have your hot zone in that area, and you will green up a lot more. Alright, so with my center, he's a stretch rebounder. I have this badge, I have corner specialist, catch and shoot, and quick draw, right? And I bang out, bro, like nothing but greens, man. So we're gonna go on to the next badge in the S tier category, and that's Green Machine. Once you start greening up, you won't stop, bro. You pair these two badges up, it's a GG. So once you hit a 3-point or mid-range that you want to get to, and you have these two badges equipped, you won't stop greening, man. Once you hit those first two greens, it's game over. All right, so Green Machine, what that does is it boosts the green window for hitting 2 greens in a row. So once you hit 2 greens in a row, it makes your green window bigger. All right, so with these two badges, you should be greening up nonstop. All right, and then you can't go wrong with Quick Draw as that next badge is in the S tier, and it speeds up your jump shot. Every shooter has this badge. All right, you gotta have this badge. These 3 badges are in another tier of its own. All right, they are the top badges that you want to have. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the A tier badges that you want to get, you know, but aren't priority like the S tier badges, and that's Range Extender. Range Extender is kind of a weird badge, you know. It's not like Limitless Range from last year. This actually boosts middies too, deep mid ranges and deep 3-pointers. All right, so this is good for your shot creators. This is good for your stretch bigs, your sharpshooters that want to shoot deep. This is a great badge, and the badge boosts your shot make for standing close to the 3-point line and further back. I put this badge on for like 5 seconds on silver one time, and I was greening up. This is when the game first came out, and I was like, whoa, this does more than what meets the eye. All right, this badge is a great badge and will give you more greens. Paired up with the S tier badges, say goodbye. Next, we got Deadeye. You can't go wrong with this badge. This badge has never been bad in any 2K ever. This is a great badge to have. It helps when defenders are closing out. So this does not work if it's a contested shot. All right, if it's contested, the badge does not work. It only works is if you're like open when you pull the shot and somebody closes out. All right, somebody's jumping up from a far distance. All right, and this on Hall of Fame makes it so that your shot is pretty much unaffected. Once you pull up and you're open, you're open. Nothing is going to affect that shot whatsoever. All right, next, catch and shoot. Catch and shoot is a great badge, and it's better than corner specialist. So if you had to choose between the two, if you are a spot up shooter and you had to choose between these two, go with catch and shoot, because catch and shoot works anywhere around the court. You can shoot at the top of the key, in the middies, close shots, corner shots. This is a great badge, and it definitely deserves to be in the A tier. And next, we're gonna go into the B tier badges. Now these badges are purely up to your playstyle. These are the extra badges that you want to get after you get these main S tier, A tier badges. They're good badges to have, but not priority pretty much whatsoever. It's more geared towards playstyle, and that's corner specialist. Corner specialist, like I said, is mostly for spot up shooters, but you can use it if you're like a shot creator as well, because it does boost shots that are taken off a catch or off the dribble towards the baseline. All right, so if you're playing twos, I know a lot of people that play twos like to run baseline off the screen and shoot middies or 3-pointers. That's what this badge is for. Also, if you catch and shoot in the corner, it works as well. All right, next we're gonna go into the next badge, which is difficult shots. Now difficult shots is a badge that's kind of up in the air right now, because some people say it lights up for them off the dribble, some people say it don't. So it's kind of a trial and error thing. You put this badge on, it could work for you, it might not work for you, but everybody knows what difficult shots is. It helps shots off the dribble. It's a alright badge because it may or may not work for you, so just give it a try. If it works for you, it could be a possible go up on a tier to the A tier badges, but as of right now, it's gonna stay in the B tier because it doesn't work all the time for every build. Next, we're gonna go into flexible releases. This badge is not necessary whatsoever. It's a good badge though. I've seen people with this on Gold or Hall of Fame hit some crazy shots, like 50% contested, very early release, bang, you know what I'm saying? But you shouldn't be mistiming jump shot releases, so it's kind of a waste of a badge. It's really only for the people that have high latency or just can't shoot, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you just can't time your jump shot for some reason, then yeah, get this badge, but it's not necessary. All right, next is steady shooter. Now only reason I put this in a B tier and not C tier is strictly because it does work. All right, it lowers your open shot percentage. Even though it says bonuses, like I said, don't read anything that's down there. All right, it only boosts contested shots. All right, open shots don't receive bonuses as much. All right, they're not. This is not for a spot up shooter at all. Now, I have a stretcher big friend who has this on Hall of Fame with Hot Zone Hunter, Green Machine, you know, all the S tier, A tier badges, and it has this on Hall of Fame. It don't matter. He shoots over those, all right, but he's strictly a shooter. He doesn't really shoot crazy open all the time, but it does work. All right. Also, for you shot creators that want to shoot off the dribble in people's faces, it works for y'all too. All right, I wouldn't suggest putting it on Hall of Fame because your open shot percentage would just be terrible. All right, so I would suggest if you do get this badge, keep it on silver or below. You know what I'm saying? All right, and Forgot one badge in the B tier, and that's tireless shooter. Tireless shooter is just a good badge because, you know, when you're fatigued, if you played this game, you're gonna get tired. No matter if you're playing park, pro-am, rec center, even in my career, you get tired. Like, this game, stamina depletion is outrageous. You know, even if you don't hold RT, you just lose stamina throughout the game, just shooting, driving, and playing defense automatically. Alright, so next we're gonna get into the C tier badges. These badges are not necessary whatsoever or have not been tested enough by anyone to really be considered good or worth any badge points whatsoever. We're gonna start off with volume shooter. Now this badge, I would only get this badge if you're a pro-am player or a rec center player that has a squad and you know your position in the squad, because if this badge is completely useless if you're not taking 10 plus shots a game. You know what I'm saying? This is for, it boosts shot percentages when you shoot more. The more you shoot, the better your shot percentage is. So if you're not the main scorer for your team, this badge is completely useless. You know what I'm saying? So, and also this badge hasn't been tested enough to be considered good whatsoever. Other people are trying it out and taking it off and putting it on and seeing the difference. And until then, this badge is going to stay in the C tier. But we're going to move on to the next badge in the C tier. And that's slippery off ball. This is another badge that hasn't been tested as much. I have a couple homeboys that have tested this badge. I tested this badge. It's alright. It's a pretty good badge. You can get open, but I haven't tested it on Hall of Fame. I haven't tested it on gold. Highest I put it was on silver, because the S tier badges, the A tier badges, you don't want to get rid of. You know what I'm saying? They are guaranteed to work. Now, if you want to try this badge, go ahead, try it. But it hasn't been tested enough. Next is deep fades. Now, this is for post scorers. Post scorers, your Kobe builds, your Carmelo Anthony builds. You guys that want to shoot in the post, back people down, this badge is good for you. But I have it in the C tier because it's another badge that hasn't been tested as much, and I don't see too many people have it unless you're a strictly pure post and you like to play on the ones courts, 1v1s, and just dominate those. So yeah, next is ice and veins. I'm gonna put all these together: ice and veins, clutch shooter, and pump fake maestro. Now these three badges right here are strictly, you know, just kind of up in the air right now. Like, I couldn't see why you would want ice and veins at all. Usually when I play rec center and a game is close and I get fouled, I green my free throws. Free throws are easy to hit this year. All you have to do is have like anything over 70% to be consistent in your free throw category. So this badge is almost useless. I don't really see any point of getting this badge, especially not on Hall of Fame. If you have this badge on Hall of Fame, please let me know. Alright, because I don't understand why. Clutch shooter. Now this badge could be a good badge if you play a lot of rec center or pro-am, 5v5 pro-am, but I can't really approve this badge because it only works for the end of games. You know what I'm saying? If you have 30 potential upgrades and you see a position for this badge to be on your roster, then go ahead and cop it. It could be a cool badge. I've tried it. It only lights up in the fourth quarter and only in close game situations. So it's kind of like not valuable all throughout the game. So I couldn't really say put badge upgrades into this. And pump fake maestro. Pump fake maestro it's supposed to decrease the penalty for pump faking, but I haven't really seen a penalty for pump faking unless you're shooting. Every shooter knows when you get that ball in the corner or something and and you think they're gonna close out, so you pump fake, and you're like, oh shit, they didn't close out. So you just shoot the shot and it bricks sometimes, and you're like, man, I should have never hesitated. Yeah, that's probably what that's for, but I wouldn't suggest putting badge upgrades to it, because that's happened maybe once or twice a game at the most. So it's really not even worth it. And for the big man that like pump fake in the paint, it's a layup, bro. Like you don't really need this badge to help you out, you know what I'm saying? And then last is, there's only one badge left, and that's pick and popper. The only reason this badge is not in a tier category because it's so specific towards one player, and that's stretch bigs. All right, you should only have this badge if you're a stretch big, really. You know, a 7 foot 6'11" power forward that's setting screens at the top of the key and kick and run out to the 3-point line or to the midi. You know, that's what that's for. All right, it's for picks and pops. Pretty simple. Not too much to get into that. So I'm gonna do a quick rundown. These are the badges you want in the S tier. All right. These are the badges you want in the A tier. Alright. These are the badges you want in the B tier. Oh. Alright. And the rest is purely up to preference. Alright, man. So if you have any questions, be sure to leave them down in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Alright, man. Stay tuned, because I'm going through the other badges. I'm going to get through everything. I'm going to show you my jump shot video, my builds, everything. There's a lot of bangers coming, I promise. Just be sure to stay tuned, subscribe, like the video if you watch the end, and have a good day, man. Deuces.